Hello, CFA Nation, Gabe.
Just because CFA Nation deserves it. Nick here. What's going on, everybody?
Oh, and the dejected Nick. I love it. I love it. And we are here today to bring you another installment of R3 Wickets. Oh, man. This was a real fun game. Unexpected, okay? I'll be honest with you.
Fun for whom?
People that were saying, oh, the IPL is boring this year in the stream. We already know the top four. You didn't see this coming. All right. Oh, man. The Punjab Kings beat down your RCB. And Nick, right off the bat, my thoughts on this match is, again, IPL is still unpredictable. Anything can happen. We're still not even midway through the season yet. So there's still a whole second half of the season to be played. But this shows why the Punjab Kings, are the most disappointed team because they have the talent to win. I'm right off the bat going to say I was wrong when I said that their bowling was trash. Their bowling's not trash. It's just the fact that they don't bowl the right guys, and we'll talk about that later. But with that being said, my friend, what are your thoughts on this match?
It's so frustrating. You'll notice I got a shirt that says champions on it, right? I got the Golden Knights hat because I need to wear something that someone knows how to win in. Oh, wait, Gabe. They lost in the Stanley Cup. Take this crap off. Let me go to a real winner.
Anger.
You wish. No, I got to go to a real winner. Here we go. Oh, yes. Keep me warm with my 17 championships or whatever it is. This is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry. Are the Punjab Kings like the second best team in the IPL? Did RCB recently beat Delhi Capitals barely to finally beat someone of worth or of note? This is so frustrating, but I'm used to it. 1.5 seasons, I'm already used to as an RCB fan. Championship match, can't handle. I had a theory, Gabe, this morning. I was like, what if it's just like the big match they can't handle, right? The time when they're actually expected to do something. No, I think they were number 4 last year, and they still got beat in the playoffs, or maybe they're number 3. I don't know. I don't understand this team whatsoever. Maxwell went out there for the quickest visit I've ever seen in my entire life. It was a Truman Show visit. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I mean, he was up there. Oh, well, and he went and sat back down. The Punjab Kings are like, he is alive. We love it. This match was absolutely atrocious. Even ABD couldn't survive this match, and he is the alien. I absolutely hated it. I'm happy for the Punjab Kings and their fans. I truly, truly am. But, Gabe, you start wherever you want because even this isn't making me happier right now.
I would say, does the hat make you feel cozy? I'm going to go ahead and start off with what everybody wants to hear. First and foremost, what I liked. You know why? Because
everybody wants to hear that.
I was wrong. No, they love when I eat crow. I was wrong. In this stream, I talked about how they have the worst bowling in the league. Okay, honestly, that was a little hyperbole there, of course. It's probably going to be Rajasthan Royals. But, Ajay had to say, no, I think that's okay. You know what I mean? And Ajay had to talk me off the ledge. But I was like so frustrated with this team because they have talent. I was wrong, Nick. Let me just start right now. Bishnoi, all right? 4 for 17, 2 wickets, 420 economy rate. Yes, Chris Jordan. I know Han's going to love this. This is for you, Han. Chris Jordan, your man. Chris Jordan also had 4 overs, had himself 1 wicket, under 8 economy rate, 7 and change. I'll take it. And Muhammad Shami, who I was trashing, also 4 overs, 1 wicket, under 8 economy rate. He was 760. These guys went out and bowled. And in T20, if you give me a sub 10 economy rate, I'll take it. Sub 8? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and Shami's garbage, right?
Where have these guys been? You know what I'm saying? KL Rahul, by the way, 91 runs, not out. I'm loving KL Rahul with his 160 strike rate. Don't complain about strike rate now. Doing this thing. And I'm wearing my West Indies hat because the universe boss. 46 on 24, 191 strike rate, putting in work. But who am I really here to talk about? The man of the match. A guy named Harpreet Brar. Okay? Brar, let me tell you something about this guy. 4 overs, 1 maiden, 19 runs, 3 wickets, a 480 economy rate. Nick, hold that, cousin. Hold that. He had the this spell was ridiculous. An unbelievable spell of give me your wicket, Virat Kohli. Thank you very much. Let me give you the straight arm. That's right. I'm sure because he's a left arm spinner. I'm sure that Glenn Maxwell didn't know what to expect. He gave him the arm ball and straight got him, bro. Took the wicket, and then he gets ABD to take a weak little fly out. So I think K. Raul took the catch. I can't remember, but brother, it was amazing. That was one of the best spells I've ever seen. It's on IPL right now, guys. If you haven't seen the spell, forget about the rest of the game. Go watch that spell. You cannot luck your way into that. Holy cow. Unbelievable. And the last thing I'm going to say, Nick, also, when things were looking bleak and the collapse started after the universe boss and K. Raul put work, everybody else failed. Perron failed. We'll talk about that later. All right. Huda failed. You know who also gave you an extra 25 in a death? Your boy. And I say Nick's boy because I have no idea why he picked him. I'm like, why? He said, I just had a gut feeling. It was in my gut. He said, Harpreet Brad, 25 in the death, brother. 25 in the death. I mean, he went bananas today. What a game for him. Nick, that's what I like. Harpreet Brad, I take off my hat to you.
Dude, I appreciate it. I mean, I just saw it. And honestly, it was almost a joke because I didn't know the guy at all. Nothing against the guy. I had never heard of him before, knew nothing about it. I was like, oh, Punjab. I didn't even know he was an all-rounder. I don't even know I can't remember if he was in the all-rounder category, but I was like, you know what? It's just that kind of season. I'm going to go with him, and I'm so glad I did. And I'll tell you what, people are not going to let this guy out of their lineup now because he can get those wickets, but you know Punjab Kings is going to collapse every match, so he's going to get a chance to hit 20 balls or so. So that was the only good thing that happened today. And he took out all three guys that I had going for RCB. He took them all out. Bro, what did I like on RCB? Do I have to choose something? I liked how Patidar, let's have some moral victories. Second match in a row, he got 30 plus. He was able to last. The strike rate was deplorable, so was Kohli's, but he was able to last long enough when everybody went down. Oh, Kohli, you got to go somewhere? Okay. Oh, Maxwell, I didn't even know you were here, honestly. ABD, like, okay, bye. I mean, I thought you were the alien. Everyone, he was just sitting there like, do I have any friends? Does anyone want to hang out with me? So, I mean, I liked what he did, but everyone else was garbage. Harshal Patel figured, I gave up 75 runs. I might as well get back at least 31. So that was nice to see. You know what's sad? The thing I liked the most, Gabe, was that they got more than the 122 they posted against the abysmal 122 against CSK. That's the only thing I liked, is that they got higher than 122. They have these collapses every season, at least 2 or 3 of them. Usually it's in the playoffs or the finals. Let's just hope that they got this out of the way. They got 2 of them out. These were ugly losses. And it looks like it was a high-scoring wicket when Punjab was batting. And, I mean, no one told RCB it was I didn't really like too much. Let me just double-check if there was anything I like the bowling, because Purple Patel, someone forgot about his favorite color today. Jamison got you 2 wickets, 32 runs. He still was expensive, though. It's like this RCB team. I'll do something good, but it's going to be at a cost. It's going to be a low strike rate. It's going to be not too many balls. I'm going to throw away my wicket. I'm going to swing at garbage. I'm not going to be able to know how to play certain balls. Patty call. I mean, it was just interesting. That's all I liked. That was it.
Let me go to what I dislike, Nick. All right? I'm a West Indies fan. I got the hat on right now. All right? My Caribbean people, listen, I love you to death. Nicholas Perron's got to go. He's got to go. He needs a mental health day. He needs a day to just sit down and say, this has been an abysmal season. Sit down, because he has been another duck. Nick, you can't he's in between. He is right now going in, not looking to score. He's looking to get out, looking not to get out. Does that make sense? And when you play like that, you forget it. You're done. You cannot walk in there with fear. You cannot walk in there, and you almost gotta play reckless. You gotta go play your innings. And he's being so cautious that, man, I feel bad for the kid, but maybe the best thing for him would be to get dropped for a game so that he can take a breather, say, oh, it's going to be okay. I know I'm Nicholas Perron. It'll come. I'm just in a slump, because something's got to give. This kid is in a really bad place right now, and I'm feeling for him. And that's as a West Indies fan, but come on, guys. Would any other player survive? What's it been? 6 matches now and 4 ducks? What other player survives that? I mean, that's how much cachet this guy got. 4 ducks. I mean, he scored a total, I think, 4 or 5 runs this year. It's disgusting.
rough.
It's disgusting. With that being said, what else did I hate? Nicholas. Not Nicholas. I'm gonna say Nicholas. You know what I hate? I don't understand why the Kings do the same thing over and over again. Last year, they went 1-6 and waited before they brought in the Universe Boss. And that almost ties into what I know, what I learned about this match. Where is Milan? Why even draft him if you're not going to play him? Perfect opportunity. You lose Argh, right? Milan is known as like the top T20 player in the world. Usually opens or plays up there in the order 1, 2, or 3. You can put him in there and you still don't play him. I do not understand. And bro, it is so frustrating. Right now, all these other guys have failed. Jordan has failed this year. Perron has failed 6 times this year. Again, I'm a West Indies fan, but I can look at this team and say, objectively, he should be moved. And Meredith has failed. That's 3 overseas players that you've played in front of David Milan. Can a brother get on Lady? What did Milan do? I'm telling you, Nick, the management is what drives me crazy. Ownership is killing this team. Well, not ownership, but the management is killing this team. Nick, what did you dislike?
I have a theory about Milan. I think they lost him. I really think they lost him. He got lost in the bubble somewhere. It's like when your mom tells you yeah, exactly. Or your dad's like, yeah, son, you can wear my favorite hat to school. Just bring it back. And then I don't know where it went, Dad. It's gone. I seriously think he's missing. And this Perron thing is just like, dude, can you give us a few runs? Because people are going to start asking. We need CFA Nation to get on the horn. We need to get a Milan sighting. I'm worried about this guy. I think he's lost in the bubble somewhere. I think he's hiding behind a couch or something like that. But what did I dislike? Besides the fact that RCB does this every single time, they raise our hopes. Oh, this team's pretty good. They're not going to debacle. They're not going to clap. They can't just lose, Gabe. They can't just lose by 5 or 6 runs. They got to get smashed. They got to Can someone explain to me, please? I'll pay for the seminar. Can I please go to the seminar why Harshal Patel is a death bowler? Can someone explain that to me, please? Am I the only guy in the room? I don't care about all the wickets that are being taken in the death in this IPL season. I don't care about that whatsoever. Because guess what, Gabe? When the team still is rocking with 5 wickets left in the last 3 overs, you think Patel's going to get you 5 wickets in those 2 overs that he bowls? He's amazing. He's got a lot of wickets this year, but he's not going to get you 5 in 2 overs. Not likely. So what? He gave up 40 in the last 2 overs he bowled today. 40. Guess what? They only lost by 34.
40.
When I'm looking here, Shabazz Ahmed, he's like, I still got 2 more overs. Jameson, I still got an over. Siraj, I still got an over. I know Maxwell's not a death bowler, but put him in the beginning so you can have – I don't understand. Patel is giving up runs every single time. Look at his economy rate. It's close to 9 on a season. He's given up 7. He's got 17 wickets, which is glorious. But his economy rate's 9, and he's the guy you put in for the 17th and the 20th over? Really? That guy? 40 runs? When you only – and I get it. He's not going – no one's going to keep him down to 10 runs in 2 overs in the death. But it could have been more interesting. I don't like that. Bishnoi looked like the greatest bowler I've ever seen in my entire life. Everyone was fooled by him. And yes, Brar was amazing too. This guy was a savage. But Bishnoi and Brar, that combination, KL Raul, you better never break those guys up because they are like the perfect ground and pound or something. These guys' combination, they completely baffled RCB where they barely scored any runs when those guys came in. They were fantastic. And I love Bishnoi, so I love seeing that. But I didn't like seeing it against my team. But Kohli, I don't know how you were handling the death. I don't know what's going on there. How come Punjab? I want to count how many boundaries they had for crying out loud. They had a bazillion boundaries. 4s. They had 15 4s and they had 9 6s, okay? 15 4s, 9 6s. I don't need to take my shoes off to count RCBs for crying out loud. They had 5, 6, 7, 10 4s and like 7 6s. And most of those came at the end in garbage time. Why in the world could they not find their spots? Why could they not find those gaps? Why in the world were the fielders not placed correctly? And Kohli with his 100 strike rate, and he was billing those innings to get out like that. It's so frustrating. But I'm not going to be that sour grapes fan and say RCB lost this game. Punjab won it. They deserved it. They owned it. And the most thing I hated was the fact that Gabe got me excited by saying that Punjab's bowling is the worst in the league, and they come out with this performance. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you very much.
Nick, I'm going to give you really quickly what I learned. And this is going to be in 30 seconds. All right. This year, Bishnoi, like you said, he looked amazing, right? Bishnoi didn't come in until, I want to say, the third game, maybe fourth game. I can't remember exactly. Okay. Right now, we still haven't seen Milan. Last year, we didn't see we didn't see the Universe Boss until the 7th game of the season. And he scored 288 runs. That's 41, an average of 41. Mayank Agarwal played 11 games last year. He was their second best player, right? And he scored 424. That's 38 runs. The Universe Boss in 7 games actually had the most sixes next to KO Rahul and had the second highest average. He was their best player, but they didn't play him. These guys cannot evaluate talent. Okay, where is Harpreet Brad? Where was he all season? If he could do this, why has he been buried? He can give you runs, and he can, they cannot evaluate talent. Management is killing this team. I'm telling you, Priti Zinta, I'm in love with you, but you need to go and get the clean house after this season. Clean house, because they're not running this team correctly. Nick, what did you learn?
I basically threw it in there with the Bishnoi and the Brar, even though I'm an RCB fan. The thing I learned is better guys this year firing, but same RCB team. And I know I'm coming off very sour. I know the RCB fans are going to hate me. Everyone else is going to hate me, but I don't care. You guys know it if you're an RCB fan. We're worried right now. We've seen this twice now in the last 2 matches. This is worry time. This is panic button time. This is the fact that we can't have our top guys all go down. Not even throwing Kohli in there. You're going to say, what are you talking about? We got 35 runs. On 34 balls? Are you kidding me as an opener? No. Can't let that happen. Absolutely frustrating. That's where I learned RCB, same old nonsense. I'm not giving up on the season, but it's not looking really good right now for the playoffs, for how they can perform in the playoffs. Let's go ahead and get to our mush picks for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the Mac Daddy match. We have CSK. We have Mumbai. Can I get a little bit of happiness? Can I get Mumbai taking a win from CSK? I don't know. I'm hoping for it. I'm going to jump right into my pick right now. I would love to go with the Cock because he got the 70 last time, but I still don't trust him consistently yet. I don't think Ishan Kishan's going to get in there. So whenever I'm in doubt, whenever my back's against the wall as a Mumbai fan, I got to go with the Hitman. So I'm going with Rohit Sharma. Very, very boring. Very, very easy.
Ooh. Well, I'm also going to go with my team, and I'm going chalk right here, my friend. Daddy's going with Faf. Faf just got his third 50 in a row, which was he was only the second player to do that for CSK ever. You know who was the first, Nick? A guy named Gaikwad, the youngster. Ever. Nice. So 3 50s in a row for Faf. Daddy's going to go with Faf. Let's go, Faf! And it is not a mush pick, my friend, because today, that's right, you're all welcome. I gave you guys KO Rahul, 91 not out. So now it's Gabe Stradamus time.
Woo. Now, technically, did you announce that on the community page?
I did, and tweeted it out.
Okay, all right. So then it's official. Excellent. Good job. Good work, my friend. You crushed it. I got the Brar pick right, but I'm not going to count that as too much victory because I didn't make it my captain. That would have been the most glorious choice of all time, right? That would have been ballsy. But thank you so much for checking this out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, don't forget, once the IPL is done, we'll be bringing you back some of our regular reactions, all that kind of stuff. Check out Ozjod's channel, Cricket for Us 2.0, to see what he thought about the match. And until next time.
That's 6 runs.